Positioning is going to be so important, the BKB timings.
And last pick, Ember for maybe. Not an easy Ember game. Skyreth and Lion, good disables. You've got even a Clockwork you can initiate on him, but...
A relatively early reveal of the hero that Liquid do have some answers to. See how the laning is going so far. Mid lane being the biggest sort of disparity at the moment as we have 8 for 1 on Somnus against the 2 for 0 on the Death Prophet. In fact, top lane. Miracle and Kuro able to take down FY. Can Chalice get the return kill onto Miracle? He's chasing him down with the Battle Hunger, but Miracle... Oh, he actually blocks him a little bit with the trees. Stop Chalice from being able to go in any further there by the looks of it, even though the creeps still managed to make it through.
Oh, meanwhile, bottom.
Let's see if they can burst down Mind Control as LGD. Bring him relatively low, but not quite enough magical damage to bring down the Clockwork. Mind Control actually turning towards Xnova, giving a bit of a run down there. They've got the cogs, the battery assault. Can they bring down Xnova? He's got the Vita Restoration, stick charges. It will not be enough. Xnova to fall. Arme trying for the return kill onto Mind Control, but GH looking for the body blocks. GH has got to be careful himself, but he pops the Mango. Gets an extra bit of magic damage out. Won't be able to bring down Arme, as Arme's still got a decent amount of strength to be moving into, but it might not be enough. Oh, it's not. Not enough strength to morph into. Liquid get both of the kills on that bottom lane. Some very sort of fancy play there from GH's Mind Control.
And then just gets run down by the skirmishes. It's a pretty hard lane for them, for sure. He's no health. You know Morphing's weakness. His lane is terrible. And middle is going to snipe the courier.
Is it the courier or the kill? It looks like Snowball would rather prioritize the attempt on Matumba Man, and indeed from the Invis, a bit of a surprise indeed for Matumba, as no way to react to the Witch Doctor coming through like that. A big kill set up for Somnus, and I mean, you can see this mid lane. It is. It's only early days, absolutely, but as you say, maybe Liquid not able to sort of get the momentum going as much as they would have hoped for with this sort of gyro pickup, the sort of will to skirmish early, but we'll see if they can get anything out of this play down bottom, but in fact it's them themselves that's in trouble. Kuro, he's going to pop. Can they get a return kill? Arme's being looked towards, but he's got the stick charge, and in fact with the rotation from Somnus, LGD, they're not just going to get one, they're going to get 2, and that second kill being the big one as well, bringing down Miracle. And LGD looking very frightening in these early stages here.
You offer that high burst and just change the outcome of a fight. That's what you see there, really good, killing the gyro.
They're looking towards Arme, but even though they do have a fair bit of lockdown, it's still a very hard kill to get. In fact, standing on the side here, FY is going to head him straight away with a triple rammer straight on top of both of them. That's going to be Kuro to fall, Miracle again as well. I feel like we just saw that clip. The second time, the couple of them falling on the bottom lane. So, I mean, if you're Liquid, what are you sort of working towards? I mean, we are going to see a smoke attempt here from GH and Kuro as they head over into the jungle of LGD. We'll see if they get an opening on someone. FY maybe jumped upon. You have already got the closing onto Xnova, so both supports there of LGD getting caught out. As the smoke play will grant a Liquid those couple of kills. Can they get anything more though? They know that Arme's behind the tower. This would be the dream kill. But the 2 supports will be back if they can TB in. The silence is going to be there, in fact, and he didn't start them all, so there's no way to get out of that one. They get the big kill there, Liquid. They're able to find Arme, and now with the Exorcism can look to put some pressure onto this tier 1 tower down bottom.
And they just want to keep doing this. Create space, go to Miracle. He's still a strong hero, even though he's only level 4. That's a little bit worrisome. He needs definitely 6 quickly. And meanwhile at top, can they kill this guy? He looks pretty dead to me.
He's hexed up. Chalice does get the call. If he gets some spins, he might be able to do something in return. Kuro's got to be careful here. Is the RNG favouring Chalice? Though that's the question. Will it be enough damage to get the kill? He'll lose his own life. So it is the 1-for-1, and obviously one that Liquid would favour. But Chalice, you know, he doesn't mind bringing someone down with him.
And he stood there for like 3-4 seconds. The Kuro like, "God, get me out of here." A little bit too late, Matumba, but he died. It's still an acceptable trade. I'm happy with that.
Yeah, they're getting their cause. Talking about getting cause, Miracle. He's in trouble. TP's going to be cancelled. He's dead again.
This is a disaster for Miracle. We don't see this often with Miracle.
This is quite something, really. They're
against the gyro as well, so they got to keep fighting. They got great fighting heroes. Gyro's going to hit 6 soon. You got Lion ult now. You got the perfect fighting heroes. Gyro is also one of the strongest with his spells.
Oh, look at this, though, Somnus. He's found Mind Control. He's going to jump away, though, as the rest of Liquid are coming through. Mind Control looking towards Xnova. Xnova falling incredibly low and does get bursted down. Arme actually wait for him in aggressively, and with the Maledict on Mind Control, they will be able to pop the Clockwork eventually. So 1-for-1. between the two. Can Liquid get anything more? They have the Siphon slow onto Chalice. Chalice, very tanky though, has F1 and Somnus with him. In fact, he turns. He gets the call onto 2, but the finger from Kuro will finish him off. If Chalice will fall, Matuma Man trying to run. The slider fish not enough. Matuma Man will survive. The Cassie's going to bounce though, but Matuma Man's going to get himself away, but he can't because Arme's there with the wraparound. Burst down Matuma Man. The Death Ward finishes off the Scarif Mage as well. LGD, they're not done quite yet either as Somnus remnants forward, cuts down Kuro.
Yeah, they're playing right, but it's just not enough. The LGD is just a little bit too far ahead right now, and we can see that. The Vanguard on X, he's not dying.
If you're Liquid's lineup, you did not want to let them get to this stage this early on.
Definitely not, and yet again, they're going out for another kill. Skyvet's still level 5.
Oh, he's come in. And he is just to the side here of that Sentry Ward. They will open up with the Hex. Silence as well. And they burst him down, they can. So the surprise player works out. They're able to catch him off guard, preparing for him to come back through to the Remnant. Autumn, Miracle. Not the greatest of solo kill attempts there onto Arme. Can he get himself back to safety? Looks like he can. In fact, he's got Mind Control. They're thinking about going back in. Maybe if Mind Control could get the run down onto FY, but FY just a little too speedy and gets himself just far enough away to keep himself safe. The same time up top, the rest of Liquid actually moved in and found Exon over there behind the tier 2 tower. FY does get trapped here by the cogs, but Arme just jumps forward and bursts down Miracle. Miracle tried to help out the fight. They will get the kill here at the end of the day onto FY. Can they get Arme as well here, Liquid? They're trying their best, but the silence not long enough. Arme waveforms down. He's incredibly low. He goes for the TP out. Is he going to make it? He is. Arme is out of there. They could not quite control him long enough. But at the moment, still Liquid. A couple of good fights. They can sort of get that momentum to sort of really push back LGD. Arme, it's these big kills. If they can get Arme coming in, they've got the hook shot leading, but he already started to morph into strength. Arme, he was prepared. Is it enough to save him? He's been stunned up. Can they kill him? They can. Just in time. Somnus is going to come in with a big remnant play there. Bursting down one. Can he find Miracle? Maybe he can't because Micro's just turning, in fact, punching him down. Somnus, he's in trouble. He used all his remnants to get in. He's going to try and hide himself in the trees, but there's no backup. There's no TPs coming through. Liquid, they get both of the big cores. Arme and Somnus will fall on the bottom lane. Get that time and momentum to allow Miracle's Gyro to get to the point where it's able to have that big impact in the mid game. So looking for FY. They've got the hook shot to open up. He is behind the creeps though. Push him up by. He does manage to get the ward down in time. In fact, look at this cast, Maledicted Death Ward. GH is just dead. Chalice jumps forward here. He's managing to set up onto Mind Control. Somnus, Remnants up to the high ground so they can have the vision. They've lost FY. Chalice gets the dunk here onto Mind Control and Arme. They're turning up in full force LGD. They really want to put everything into this fight. FY even buying back for this attempt as they'll look towards Miracle. He's got the homing missile actually going back towards himself as he will be stunned up.
He needs to be able to fight as soon as possible, and BKB is great for that.
Never refuse gold.
Dire's top tower.
See what they can get here. Heading
Smoke
forward.
after smoke.
What can they find? Somnus would be the dream one. They've managed to get the Hex. They're closing the gap with the hook shot, the silence. The magical burst is enough to immediately remove the Flame Guard and his life. Chalice coming in with the turn play, jumps in with the call, catches out Kuro. GH immediately TPs out. He'll get himself out of there. So 1 for 1, the Liquid will be more than happy to take.
He might be dead here though. Needs to do some good moves. No tower to TP to.
Let's see how he can dance his way out of this. He's got the cogs down. Chalice is going to get pushed back, so he can't get in with a blink. And with no intention of heading towards this part of the map as it seems. As Liquid get themselves the free Roshan and the free Aegis onto Miracle's Gyrocopter. Blink Dagger also now complete for Kuroki, so that extra bit of initiation, but at the same time, the BKB is finished on Somnus' Ember.
Mass BKBs coming up. Also, Gyro getting one right now. He has it really close. Great against Axe. Because Axe wanted to call him when he casts spells, but he's not going to do anything. And Lion's got ult. This is a burst.
Oh, straight in. They've got the cooldown. Chalice just gets focused. He's out of this, but Somnus spots the BKB. Managed to get the two-man rune. Looks towards Miracle. Miracle does fall once. The Aegis taken out of his hands. Liquid coming out on top of this as they take down 3. Somnus has to remnant back up to the high ground. And despite having the BKB on Somnus, they just don't quite have the damage to sort of bring down Liquid before Liquid bring down themselves.
Perfect. He's perfect right now. Morphling farming. Oh.
This is a little awkward. Oh dear.
He's a TI winner.
I mean, he is. Kuroki.
Getting solo killed by a lion by 1 damage spell.
Wow. But this is the thing, because you've got to imagine as a team, you sort of expect that situation is probably going to arise when you pick up the Morphling so early in the draft. You know, second pick, first pick Morphling. Surely you've got to expect sort of this scenario where you have to build both of these defensive items. A wall-bound bottom, they get the jump in, and there we have it. That's your Morphling for you. Straight on top of Arme, Liquid go.
Yep. I don't think a Lincoln would have saved him there, if I'm going to be honest. This is not how you want to play at all. And got the Arcane Rune here. Super good for Death Prophet.
Alright, still got a bit of time left on this first exorcism to come in. Matsumamani gets some damage done onto this tier 1 tower, but certainly seeming to be a game like that of Liquid's yesterday, where we're seeing the weakness of an early draft in Morphlings. Into the base they go. Kuro jumps forward, he's able to burst down one, but now Chalice, he's in with the call. Somnus jumps forward with the remnants, but Miracle popping the BKB, moving forward and with the butterfly. Look how much damage this man is doing. Running up to the high ground, trying to chase down Somnus. Can he finish off this man? He's got the slider, fist goes one of the right clicks, but it's not enough. They've lost 4, they've lost 5. They have to buy back on 2 LGD as Liquid take down the tier 3. Mind Control hookshotting in onto FY. LGD just getting pulled apart. Can they find anything in return? They've got the Death Ward down to take out Mind Control, but the homing missile into the Mystic Flare causes the death of FY. The stun's there to control up another as X-Nova will fall. Liquid take a hell of a team fight and the full set of racks mid as well.
Everyone is dead. Morphling can't defend this because he doesn't have shotgun. You're not afraid of him right now. So you're just going to go on the other side.
And because of that Arcane Rune, in less than 20 seconds they're going to have access to again. Arme though comes in. What?
Alright.
He just comes in and deletes 3 of the heroes of Liquid. And now he's looking for more. He's got the homing missile. Matsumaman's got to run. He'll decide to use up Arme himself to try and hold Arme back, but he's back into the gyrocopter. And just like that, Arme strikes back and he's going to be able to take that one as well. That has got to be an insane amount of XP and gold there going into the hands of the Ocean Man as he takes them by the hand. I mean, Liquid, they're certainly going to be shaking their heads after that. I mean, why did that happen? Do you think that was Liquid just absolutely just underestimating what Arme was able to do? Or did it just,
it's kind of the moment, you know, you're feeling so hyped, but you just kill the entire team. Getting a little overconfident.
He's just jumped forward. There'll be the instant buyback here from GH, but Arme pots the BKB. Kuro trying to run himself away here. Arme into the gyro. Once again, he's got that flag out and he's punching into Mind Control. Miracle trying to fight back. They've got the finger to bring down Chalice. We'll see if they can get the rest of them out there. Arme still in the gyrocopter form. He's got the backup of Somnus. Somnus running forwards with the BKB. He's found the controller to Miracle. That's going to be Miracle down for 75 seconds. They've lost Mind Control as well. And again, LGD pulling out some huge plays here. Liquid, can they get any sort of payment in return? They'll hook shot forward onto Arme, but he's got a bazillion HP. Back into the gyro, actually opt to go. This could be a little bit risky for him here. He's back in just in time before the silence comes through to the Morphling form. So he will be able to continue to run. They're chasing him. It's a long, long silence, and it is enough to bring him down. Liquid will find Arme. Take him down for 85 seconds. He has got buyback available. Liquid also have the chance to look towards Roche. They don't have the exorcism though, so we'll see what Liquid's next play is, as it seems to be they want to try and find more. In fact, Somnus and FY, they've got to be careful. They're incredibly low as it seems. The silence actually clips him, but it's not enough to hold him down. He's still able to blink. A bit of miscommunication though. Maybe his chalice has gone forward. Maybe not though, because Arme buys back to follow up with the damage. They'll take GH, but that was a buyback on your Morphling. It will stop Liquid from getting more, but it did only result in you getting a support kill. And both teams just showing us that this game, right until the Ancient falls, it's going to be hard to call, as they both have potential in these fights.
And with all this fighting, they recognize Roshan is super. Aegis is the best item for fighting.
Yeah.
So having that on Morphling or Gyro, super crucial here.
Somnus pots the BKB here, looking to try and commit towards Kuroki. At the same time, Miracle falling incredibly low, pots the BKB, gets himself away in time, able to get himself back towards the shrine. Kuro is out of the game for 60 seconds. In fact, Miracle now has BKB is worn off, and look at this X-Nova just goes straight away with the death bomb, but the battery assault there to cancel it. Doesn't matter though. Chalice, he's in with the dunk. They've taken down the gyrocopter. That's no Miracle for 70 seconds without buyback. Somnus comes in with a wraparound. He'll pop the cogs, but they're trapped in there with him. He's trapped in there with them. 3 down on Liquid as LGD just wiped them out of the game.
Both teams kind of baiting with Roche there. First, Liquid goes in, decides to kill instead, and now the same for LGD. And the only way you can kill him is by bursting him, pretty much, which is not going to happen with Aegis, so just avoiding the fight right now, trying to get a tower bottom, but that's not going to happen, because LG wants to fight, and here they come.
Absolutely, this area is so scary for Liquid. There's the jump in, it's ominous, immediately commits here onto Kuro by some time with the self-heals. Mind Control actually going onto the backlines, goes forward to X-Nova, but they've lost the Lion, they've lost the Skyrap, and now Mind Control's in trouble as well as the beatdown comes from Arme. He'll chase him down, he'll turn into the gyro to help finish this one off as Mind Control trying to do his best with the Dukes, but the Battle Hunger, oh, surely not. And indeed he won't. FY finishes him off with the blast. Again, Liquid losing 3. LGD just continuing to show us the same caliber. Here comes the push. Fortification will come out. The missile onto Chalice. They do nearly have the full team back alive, Liquid, but the mid racks are now exposed. They'll push on. Liquid, they'll try and attempt to slow this one down. Jump forward with the figure. In fact, he's managed to do it. Kuro's bursted down one of them. That's X-Nova gone. Can they push the remainder of LGD away, though? That is the question. Hook shot in from Mind Control. They're looking for the lockdown here onto the Ember Spirit, and it isn't enough. The life drain! FY can't quite keep him alive, though. They'll finish off the Ember, but it's Liquid losing 3. These PKBs just too much, and Arme just seeming to be unstoppable as he bursts down another triple kill for the Morphling. Chalice is in. They'll wait for him. There's 4 dead on Liquid. 4 heroes without buyback. Arme's Morphling just running out of control, and LGD, they know that they can go for the game ender here.
But he's gonna try. It's not gonna work though. They got the cheese on Axe and just one blink in. Call, he's dead.
Oh, Chalice won't quite get the call, but indeed the Ancient falling. LGD in this game 1 continue to show us they're on the same momentum as they were yesterday against Liquid. This team is, they're literally just looking unstoppable. Just even in this game when there were sort of times where you thought, hey, maybe Liquid, they got that team fight, they can sort of pull it all together.
Past year or something, this hero transitions well into late game, kind of. Not the best, but she's okay now. And with the Invoker, giving him the extra damage in the laning phase, super good. He's just manning up here.
Look who's manning up. It's a Mind Control bait.
Okay.
Okay, bottom lane Kurokin. He gets taken down. FY and Chalice on the prowl in the jungle. Find themselves first blood. A Sunstrike for what?
And he's got us tanking with him. So this Morphling will not have a good time. And the same Invoker, he's getting that extra damage. He's have a good lane and it's fine, it's fine.
Hey, Mind Control is just absolutely playing with them.
Mangoes.
Sort of teasing them around. Bottom lane again though. PSG.LGD making the plays, looking towards Matsuma Man, and they've got the kill. A second kill for LGD down on this bottom lane, finding Matsumba. As FY and Chalice should be okay for the most part. Maybe they could bring down this Night Stalker. Matsuma Man is back in. He is tangoing up Chalice. Chalice, can he get himself away? He cannot. So Matsuma Man, as quickly as he's taken down, he's straight back in the lane with a TP and will be able to find a return kill for himself.
And at the same time, a Bane offlane. Some really odd things happen in this game.
Certainly. Both teams sort of switching it up a little bit, which is exactly what we sort of like to see mid lane. X-Nova, he's got an Invis rune. It's a bit of a dream one as he looks to set up onto Miracle. Do they have the damage? Yes, they do. The Invis rune, we saw that happen in game 1, didn't it? X-Nova came in with a very early Invis rune on the Witch Doctor, got a kill onto the mid. The same thing happens here in game 2. The RNG favoring LGD in the rune department. Very scary place for Intensium without backup, but backup is back on its way. As you have Kuroki on his Disruptor coming back forward. He's actually going to get gone upon it by Chalice, but Kuro gets the kinetic field down to hold Chalice back. X-Nova looking to try and close the gap. Chalice crossing across the tree line. They found the stun onto Matsuma Man. Do they have the damage though to bring him? They have the Hex. Chalice looking to move in, punch him down, but Matsuma Man pops the stick charges. Chalice will continue in, get the kill. In fact, with his own stick charges, Chalice keeps himself alive. They're going to be able to get Kuro as well. The aggression from LGD coming in and pressuring that Drow, as you said, incredibly vulnerable on that bottom lane on his own.
Morphling, no, he's having a rough time, but they feel confident. He'll come back, he'll get his farm. And
as you said, this is sort of the plan here, as it seems, to just try and make this Morphling self up. We'll see if it pays off. Bottom lane again, Matsuma Man just crumbles. As soon as pretty much any of these heroes just get a touch upon him, he just dies on this Drow.
On him with 2 heroes, with the supports, he's probably still going to die. they're too strong with Night Stalker. They're nighttime. He's too powerful, and they're rotating all heroes there.
Well, them dupes though. Max Nova able to maneuver his way away from GH on the Sand King, and that is going to be Arme going down. Mind control there, getting the kill on his own as well with the use of the Fiend's Grip by the looks of it. Same time towards the mid lane, GH and Miracle will be able to pick off X Nova. But, I mean, he just got a solo kill, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if Centro's maybe offered into that one as well, but Arme having to be very careful there. They can get sort of a Fiend's Grip into the follow-up stuns of the Sand King. There is a chance for Liquid to take Arme down, but Arme, he's got backup, and the backup is moving in fast. X-Nova and Chalice coming in straight away under the cover of the nighttime. They've got the Hex out onto one of them. They're turning towards the core target, though. They have the stun onto Mind Control. Mind Control turns there with the Brain Cell. Will keep himself alive for now. Chalice trying to dive in deep, but Mind Control turns. He's got the Fiend's Grip. He will still fall, though, because in comes the rotation as well from Somnus. We're going to try and make sure the numbers here favor LGD. Waveform 4 from Arme. They pick down a second. Double kill for Somnus, as that extra bit of power there that LGD required to take the fight comes into play. And in fact, they're looking for more. GH trying to hide in the tree line, but it's going to be the trees that work against him there as the shackle shot connects. The power shot on point. Somnus coming in 9.5 minutes in, picking up a triple kill with that movement to the top lane.
Fine now, and he's gonna, well, he's actually catching up quite well now, but that hero is super slow. You can't play that way with Invoker as well. Like, who's gonna create this space? A Bane, while he's doing well in the lane, he's not gonna be able to create that space.
Oh, and he's in a lot of trouble here. Mind Control bursted down by the Mystic Flare.
And already we're seeing the flaw of his hero. It's just dying. He already died at top lane and now dying once again. And it's not going to get better.
That shackle. Somnus, but the silence is there to make sure there's no immediate chain follow-up stun from X-Nova. But X-Nova, he'll turn towards Matuma Man instead, and Matuma Man's going to be the one to full Sunstrike off the mark from Miracle. LGD may not have been able to claim the Invoker's life, but again, taking down Matuma Man.
Don't kill my Miracle. He's the one who's going to carry me because I'm a draw. I don't know what I'm doing this game. I'm just going to hit some creep.
I mean, this is the thing, you know, exactly. This could be Matuma Man's job this game. Just give the aura to them. Bottom lane, Mind Control. I mean, he'll turn. He's got the Nightmare. Brain Sap. Can he really keep himself alive? Fiend's Grip and Sunstrike onto FY will not just be enough damage, but Mind Control loses his life again. And it really does feel like what you said is what we're seeing, Bulldog. This Bane, as much of sort of a great start he had in the lane, and they get the courier as well there. Liquid losing their courier.
The question really comes down to, can Miracle carry this game?
Yeah.
He needs help right now.
But Matuma Man, he's not going to get it in time. It's the Mystic Flare. Too much damage for that Drow Ranger to withstand. Can they get the return kill? They've got the Sunstrike and Burrow Strike onto FY. GH trying to look for the body blocks to buy time for the glimpse to come into play from Kuroki, and it will be enough control to bring down FY in return. But again, it's Matuma Man suffering, and in fact, LGD coming in with the counter players. They're ready to find some more kills in favor of their own. They bring down GH, Mind Control there with the Nightmares, trying to hold back Chalice, but X-Nova removes the Nightmare upon Chalice, so Chalice can get back to punching. Kuroki does manage to get the control down with the Static Storm and take out X-Nova. Chalice a little too tanky, will be able to get away from the control of Liquid. Liquid able to bite back a little bit, bringing down the two supports of LGD. Somnus, he's got the Maelstrom.
That's a lot of damage.
Very early timing indeed with the kills that he's been able to find with these rotations.
Yeah.
Really want it. They do have Fiend's Grip.
6k gold on him. Definitely net worth. They definitely want to kill him if possible. TPs will come in when they go here.
Mind Control just hovering outside of the vision range of the tower. Somnus is going to leap forward. They know his exact positioning here, and in he goes. With the Fiend's Grip, he did get the Wind Run off, but the magical damage will be enough to burst down Somnus. Miracle getting the final touch on that as well. The gold for him, and that's a big kill.
It's not gonna, they can't win from that position. He needs teammates that are actually decently farmed.
I mean, as we can see, obviously Matuma Man is pulling behind in net worth, but Arme is very much sort of the same state of the game. There's only sort of 200 net worth between him. Bottom lane, Mind Control again. This core Bane in trouble. He's dead. He gets taken down. GH will come in with the TP. He tries for the stun onto Arme, but Arme already started to morph into the straight pull back away. Kuro's coming to the fight, but the magical burst is just too much as he gets silenced up. Kuro does get the Static Storm down before he falls, but he has already gone down. Somnus comes in with the shackle shot. The damage onto Miracle. Miracle does get the Ghost Walk in time, but the power shot will come through. Somnus finishes off the Invoker on LGD. They're looking for the 4 wipers, it seems that they find 4. Can they get Matuma Man as well? He does get the silence through, but they don't care. LGD go up into the high ground. Triple kill for Somnus.
Liquid are doing it. They are going home.
Okay.
But look like, okay, they're getting overrun right here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right.
I mean, you say, because Bane, an incredibly single target focused hero, he's just not going to get the chance in this sort of pace that LGD is playing to be able to sort of sit there and focus on one target. It's all about the team fight, and LGD are bringing it just that little bit bigger, but we are going to see a play attempted. Did they come in? Blink, Epicenter, Sunstrike as well. It's enough to burst down 1. Somnus is going to fall. They'll get FY as well there with a big Blink reveal from GH Liquid. They manage to open up onto 2. They'll glimpse back Chalice. Chalice incredibly taken with the Crimson Guard, but they have got the Burrow Strike. They'll continue to kite him. He will go straight for the TP out, and this is sort of the lack of damage that you're talking about, but overall Liquid.
As we said, that Sand-King Dagger is really the way they need to come back, and LGD clearly did not expect that, grouping up like that. Big mistake, killing the highest net worth hero. And now going for Roche. They're gonna get it.
Yeah, Chalice unable to get in the quiet time. In fact, he deals to try to leave on Miracle, though gets the 3-man tornado into the deafening blast onto 2. He's starting with the combos, but the silence did come out, holding him back for now, but still is Chalice held in place by the Fiend's grip. Mind Control will be able to bring him down. X-Nova turns with a finger burst down. Kuroki, the shackle shot. Somnus, he's held back too. Liquid falling incredibly low at the moment, and there were about 2 of them. Somnus blinking forward, looking towards Mind Control. He has got the Shadow Amulet, he goes for the Chappie. It's going to keep him alive for now, but they know where he is. They've got the dust, they'll punch him down. LGD, they've taken 3, and they're not quite done yet. Somnus, when running forward, he's trying to find more. Miracle, he has the Ghost Wall because he keeps himself hidden in the trees.
And we're probably going to see that. They're just not going to focus him, which is really nice for him because 1 Shackle shot and he's dead pretty much. But still, Invoker's not at the point where he can just kill everyone. Like, oh, you're not focusing me? I'm just going to kill all of you then. It's not at that stage yet.
FY is going to walk into the smoke. GH immediately reacting straight in with a blink. They're popping the epicenter and the static door. There's a lot of hate there for FY. It's understandable. He's a scary guy. But that's 2 ults committed for the Scarif Mage. And Arme, some sanking on sanking action as he goes in with a Burrow Strike onto GH. Not quite enough damage to burst him down. And GH, in fact, he's able to blink down and set up for a kill with the Sunstrike. As the burst comes through, they will get X-Nova, but it gets Somnus. 2-man shackle shot, controls there, it will get cancelled straight away as Arme comes forward with the 2-man Burrow Strike. They're trying to turn this one around here by the Shrine. LGD, can they chase down any members of Liquid? Liquid, they do have the numbers. Miracle actually coming in from the side, is able to finish off Somnus. Again, another very big pick off here. Liquid, can they get more out of this? TP coming in towards the Shrine. They're fighting in a very risky position, Liquid, but Summerman getting focused towards. He's got some timing here with the Invis, trying to get himself out of this, but Miracle, he's continuing to find these kills. He's got a triple kill. Can he get more out of this? He's punching into this Nice Dog. He's got a lot of resistance with the Crimson Dart. It's not enough. There's Miracle with the ultra kill. They're looking towards Arme. Can they really fight? Get a 5th out of this? Miracle's incredibly low. They'll turn with the nuke. Arme trying to bring down Miracle, but Miracle, he carries on. They're looking to try and set up for the rampage. They want to give it to him. I don't know if it's going to be soon enough. He moves in and he gets it. Miracle with the 20-minute rampage against all odds, fighting LGD around their Shrine. Liquid, I feel like this is the Liquid that people have sort of been waiting to see in these games against LGD. These are the sort of plays that TI winners can pull out.
Miracle Invoker. It's not going to get better from here now. He's on that road to take over the game right now.
Quick blink there to dodge the stun. Looks like the Sand King's in trouble. The Static Storm just gets Somnus the finger from X-Nova. Does finish now. The Sand King, can LGD turn this around? They look towards Miracle. They want him so bad, and they will have him. They've got the dust. They'll take him down once.
He's definitely going to go down. There's no way.
There certainly is, and Shackle is there. They will get their revenge, LGD. Punishing the Invoker that slaughtered them entirely in that last fight.
I don't care how good Miracle is, he's not going to be able to carry this game.
You don't think so? I mean, we're seeing sort of glimpses of the performances that he's shown us in the past. Bottom lane Mind Control, tries with the Fiend's Grip, but already the Maul starting to come into play. He's building up the strength farm, mate. We'll back off. GH's actually got to look to try and fight this, but there's 4 members of LGD here. They'll look to turn, burst down Kuroki. Miracle popping down the MP, won't catch on to any of them, but it does force LGD to back up. But LGD, they're coming back in. They really want to go for this. Silence comes out from Matuma Man. He's got the curse. In fact, with the brain stab, they're able to bring down Somnus. Somnus will fall. They get off the epicenter. They've come forward. They've taken down another. Now the mass buyback's coming out from LGD. They'll buy back on 2. They really want to kill off Miracle. Can they find him with the Glimmer Cape? Time for Miracle to back off. He's looking to hide himself in the trees. He'll keep himself alive, and again, the 2-man's done. GH sets up for the combo for Miracle. It does. silence. It's a triple kill for Miracle. Chalice, he's trying to run, but the cold snap, the nightmare holds him in place. Liquid, they're going to be able to take another incredible team fight. Something woke up in Liquid this game, as it seems. Just standing their ground, pushing onwards, knowing there's still 30 seconds where they have the 5 versus the 4. Chalice will summon up the nighttime. In fact, the nightmare. Hunting Chalice down as Batumaman and Kuroki will be able to finish off the tier 3 town with the Static Storm. They're looking towards Chalice. GH jumps in with the stun. They've taken the Night Stalker out of the game. He's going to buy back immediately, Chalice. Shackle shot from Somnus. Does clip onto 2. Can they do anything big with this? They're trying to focus fire down the Bane. Fingers well, but the Glimmer kept buying some time here for Mike Jolly. Will still fall, but on the side, GH goes for the epicenter. He's looking towards Somnus. Miracle just pops the BKB, stands his ground. It's a double kill. He's punching into them all. Crimson Guard comes through for Chalice. There's the stun and replay as Arme takes the Sand King, manages to get the Power Strike off himself to bring down the Sand King. 3 dead now on Liquid, as LGD will be able to force them out of the base and do manage to keep those racks protected and maybe even get more than just the 3 as Hexnova heads in, has the control here to pick off another. Kuro will fall.
Oh my god, it's like I'm watching game 1 again.
We saw this.
They're baiting the Roshan fight instead.
Who's going to get the jump on who? That is the question.
Morphing showing, top.
Back into the pit. Roshan down at less than half health. Jump forward. In fact, GH looking to try and kick things off as he goes straight away onto FY, but he's peeling LGD away from the pit, allowing the rest of Liquid to continue focusing on Roshan, and he's just doing his job here on the Sand King. He doesn't care that they're going for him, because if they're going for him, they're not stopping the Roshan attempt, as Liquid get the space thanks to the sacrificial play of GH.
And if he gets to attack, it's not going to be good.
What a miracle. He's got the vision here onto Somnus. Tornado, he's trying to play around with this. Somnus will go for the shackle shot, attempt to TP out, but straight away they have the control to cancel the TP and burst him down with a brain stab. Liquid finding Somnus as he is sent back to base for 50 seconds. Chalice offers the tower.
Catapult on crack.
I'll try the shackle shot there to look for the connection onto Miracle, but not quite finding the angle. That's another tier 3 tower taken away. And Miracle in to jump in. Silence will stop the combo, but GH actually goes forward with the Power Strike. They've got the dust, they turn towards GH. Silence is down to the line in with the Mystic Flalo. LGD, they find the kill onto Sand King. With a BKB pop from Arme, wants to move forward and fight. GH actually buying back for this. He'll TP across to the shrine. As Liquid wanting to get the pressure. In fact, mid lane, look what the creeps just did.
That's a melee rack as well.
I mean, I guess that's the Drow Aura as well for you. I'm not sure if he popped it. I imagine he must have popped it there.
They've seen what happened before. They're pretty scared here. The buybacks as well. They only have morphing buyback though, but they don't want to throw away this game. One bad fight turns the game completely around here.
Miracle blinking in incredibly aggressively, looking at Chalice. They've got the follow-up from GH, comes in with a Burrow Strike. LGD, how can they turn this one around? Chalice caught in the Static Storm. Miracle stands his ground with the BKB and punches him down. That's Night Stalker out of this. But Summerman getting focused here by Somnus, but again the Glimmer Cave, the Brain Stab, Mind Control holding back Somnus. He's in a bit of trouble himself though, but the Ancient Seal and Finger is falling low, but in fact the magic resistance is enough to keep him alive as Miracle turns with the Chaos Meteor. They found 3. LGD do not have buyback on these 3 heroes as Liquid are back into the base and looking for more as they go straight towards the stop. Still 20 seconds before LGD have their full team back in the game.
They're gonna get megas here, and they have to contest. If they didn't contest this, the game is over. But they can contest it.
They really can't. Look at the power of the Drow coming into play here. They absolutely tap out. As you say, they can't come back from megas, and they know it, LGD. GG is called. Liquid getting that dream response. 1-1 the series now stands. We're not going to get a 3-0. We're not going to get a clean sweep as we saw yesterday from LGD. As Liquid, they do it, and you have to say,